good evening to those who are going to join me during this live session. And it's on yoga and lifestyle. So, we know yoga is now the helping hand during this pandemic. And when that's going to be your subject, you can explore a lot during this session, right? So I'm going to show you some of the pics which is printed in the textbook. You will enjoy it and learn it. Okay, so we are going to learn what is yoga, what are asanas, and then the various asanas for like reducing obesity, then hypertension, diabetic. So there are many asanas which can be done and which should be avoided. So let's get updated. Be with me if any doubt is there. You can ask me. Hi, 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 hi. So just listen. This is something useful. Okay. So here I am going to discuss about the topic. It's unit 3, yoga and lifestyle. Okay, so the content here will be obesity, the procedure, benefits, and like the Vajrasana, Hastasana, Triponasana, and Ardha Matsyendrasana, that is fish pose. Hi Sophia, hi dear. So these are the asanas. I know. Only my Kalpakam children have subscribed me, so it's only you people who are chatting with me. So some of you are you are maybe from Tambram too. So hi, welcome to all of you. So this is about the asanas we are going to discuss. For diabetic, also we are going to learn what are the procedures and what are the benefits, and like uh, contraindications. Okay, and then the asanas for diabetic are Bhujangasana, Paschimottanasana, then Pavana Muktasana, Ardha Matsyendrasana, fish pose. Okay, for asthma procedure will be told, then benefits, then contraindication. The asanas are Sukhasana, Chakrasana, Gomukasana, Parvatasana, then Bhujangasana, then Paschimottanasana, Matsyasana. Okay, and then for hypertension, the asanas are Tadasana, Vajrasana, Pavana Muktasana, Ardha Chakrasana, Bhujangasana, and Savasana. And for the back pain, again Tadasana, Ardha Matsyendrasana, Vakrasana, Salabhasana, and Bhujangasana. So I used to refer to many people. Bhujangasana is my experiment. So whenever I felt back pain, I recommended Bhujangasana. So let's discuss about all these things. By the end of the unit, we will be able to know how to classify the asanas beneficial for different types of ailments and health problems. And then we accept the importance of various asanas for preventive measure of obesity, diabetic, asthma, hypertension, back pain. Then we will be knowing about the procedures for variety of asanas, and then distinguish the contraindications associated with performing of different asanas, form the role of yogic management for various health benefits and preventive measures. So this is what we are going to discuss in the topic. I think you will be knowing very well that yoga is a path towards total harmony of body, mind, and spirit, soul. So the yoga is not merely a form of exercise for the body. It is ancient wisdom for a healthier, happier, and more peaceful way or living, which ultimately leads to union with self. So we are like we are knowing about ourselves when we start doing yoga. And really yoga is powerful, and I have experimented it. um, and the meaning for yoga is derived from Sanskrit roots, that is yuj, meaning to join, or to yoke, or to unite. As per yogic scriptures, to practice of yoga, like it leads to the union of individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness, indicating a perfect harmony between the mind, body, man, and nature. So, the aim of yoga is self realization to overcome all kinds of sufferings, leading to the state of liberation or freedom. So, if you start doing it, you will have um, a real knowledge about it. So, start doing your yoga. Okay, so pranayam is one form of yoga, and it's science of breathe, because the body gets energy through respiratory system. The other systems of the body are also directly related with prana. Pranayama thus refers to extension of breath and its control. The human observes prana, that is breathe, through fresh air in three ways: normal breathing, then deep breathing, then yogic breathing. So let's see the typed form. So here it is: normal breathing, deep breathing, and yogic breathing. Normal breathing, in this kind, humans observe normal quantity of prana, and then deep breathing, the amount of prana is more observed, and yogic breathing, large amount of prana is observed and stored in the body, which can be used in case of emergencies like diseases. Okay, so this is about your yogic breathing. Now, importance of yoga. Yoga is not religion, it is a way of living, the aim towards a healthy mind in a healthy body. Bhagavad Gita says, through constant practice of yoga, one can overcome all difficulties. It eradicates all weaknesses. Pain can be transmitted into bliss, sorrow into joy. Failure is failure towards success, and sickness into perfect health. Determination, patience, persistence leads uh, towards our goal. The benefits of yogas are explained here. Regular practice of yoga, it helps to release stiffness from our muscles and makes the body light, supple, and flexible. Second one, B point, relaxes our mind. In fast paced times, hectic work schedule, and other pressures, sorry, it rather difficult for us to relax our mind. So, best way, recommended ways of dealing with problems is yogic breathing and pranayama. It fights depression. Yoga is one of the best way to fight depression. Yogic breathing exercises and asanas help to soothe our senses and calm the mind. It prevents aches and pains. Yoga not only helps strengthen the body, it improves flexibility and agility. But it is also one of the best way to heal injuries and prevent aches and pains. Increases self-confidence. Doing yoga improves your mind-body connection, giving you a better awareness of your own body, lowers blood pressure. The relaxation and deep breathing of yoga can reduce high blood pressure even after the practice is finished. So these are the points which you must remember. Regular practice of yoga, in what way it helps us, like it lightens our body and improves flexibility. and relaxes our mind. Once our mind is relaxed, too much of thoughts can be reduced by doing breathing and pranayamas, and then fighting depression. Like when you have like your senses are controlled, when the asanas are giving you good oxygen supply to your brain, ultimately you start thinking rationally and logically. So once you start thinking rationally and logically, you are fighting your depression there, and then it even relieves your, prevents your aches and pains. As shortly, all my videos, if you were following, you would have followed one of my video that I fell down recently and had a very bad ache, but I continued my Surya Namaskar, which reduced my pain, and now I am almost fit. So it increases your flexibility and agility, that is quick decision changing ability, and the pain and aches are relaxed at the earliest. And then it increases self confidence, and I am one person who is a living example for it. Yes. So hope you people will follow these points and remember it during your exams time. Now let me discuss about yoga asanas as preventive measures. So, yoga asanas, the body posture originally and still a general term for sitting meditation pose, and it's like yoga is various forms are there in yoga. That is, sitting asanas are there, and later it is extended in hatha yoga and modern yoga as exercise to any type of pose or position, adding inclining, standing, in balancing poses. All these things come under yogasanas. Asanas develop strength, endurance, blood circulation, then cleansing of organs and other systems, expanding the muscles and joints. All these strong points of the asanas are integral part of yoga. The body posture is directly related to sports efficiency and improves with yoga. Yoga is a very ancient system of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines that originated in India. According to Patanjali, asana means sthira sukham asanam, or the position, that position which is comfortable and steady. In Bhavanopanishad, okay, to sit in a comfortable position or posture for everlasting period is called asana. There are different types of asanas, as meditative asanas, relaxative asanas, and corrective asanas. So the difference between yoga and exercise, we need to know. The yoga is performed respiration. When yoga asanas are performed, respiration, metabolic rates slow down. As a result, consumption of oxygen and body temperature drops. However, during exercise, breathing and metabolism speeds up, oxygen consumption rises, and body gets hotter up. So this is the difference between yoga and exercise. When you do yogasana, what happens is your consumption of oxygen and body temperature is bit low, but when you do exercise, it speeds up. So this is what is the difference. Body gets becomes hot when you are doing exercises. Yoga postures tends to arrest catabolism, whereas exercises promotes it. Asanas are designed to have specific effects on the glands and internal organs, and to alter electrochemical activity in the nervous system. The asanas are classified into three groups: beginners, intermediate, and advanced. Regular practice of a balanced program for individual needs is recommended for maximum benefits. So, hope you people understood. Even I am like becoming knowledgeable through this 12th standard syllabus. There were some thoughts always in my mind whether yoga and exercise can be done together. So actually warm up is there even before yoga. So we need to make our body ready. Our muscles have to be prepared even when you are doing yoga. So this part you will have to remember. So let's check our breathing and inhaling through the picture. Okay. So just a minute, be with me. I am going to show you the breathing. So for measuring the breathe, inhaling and exhaling capacity of your lungs, uh, conduct the active actions, okay, individually. So this is the balloon and this is the scale, metric ruler. So lung volume cubic centimeter. On your own you can do this and then find out your lung capacity. Okay, so balloon diameter, and then this is lung volume cubic centimeter. So now let us go to obesity. So what are the procedures and what is obesity? We need to know. So to know about obesity, we must know what is BMI, body mass index. Obesity people are either called as overweight, and little bit more they are called as obesity. They are known as abnormal and are having a excessive fat accumulation. So this is what happens when you are obese. The symptoms are double chin, then breathlessness, increases swelling, difficulty in sleeping, extra fat around the waist, and then always feeling very tired, snoring is there, joint pain happens, reduced sex drive, and then high cholesterol. So these are all symptoms of obesity. The factors here may be like genetics or environment can contribute to our obesity. Then there is no doubt that our lifestyle also plays a big role. If you have been in games and then like, then chances are there that your lifestyle could be causing your weight gain. Like you have been gaining uh, for example, like you have been doing very good activity and suddenly if you stop also you may gain weight. So even your lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle, increases your obesity chances. So obesity does not just happen um, overnight. Rather it develops gradually from improper diet. So this is what obesity is. Don't think that just this is alone is obesity. There is even BMI measure, okay, measuring of obesity. So here you can see how hi Pavitra, hope you are with me. This is about BMI, everybody should know about it. So here, hi Pavitra, for you only it is, okay. BMI is a value, you must remember this. BMI is a value derived from the mass, that is weight, and height of a person. The BMI is defined as the body mass divided by the square of the body height and is universally expressed in units of kg by meter square, resulting from mass in kilograms, height in meters. So this is body mass index interpretation. If your BMI is less than 18.5, you are below normal weight, and your BMI is greater than 18.5 and lesser than 25, you are normal weight. Your BMI is, if this arrow is there, you can imagine near the BMI chocolate. Okay, so greater. So if you're like greater than 25 and lesser than 30, you are overweight. And when obesity is considered is when you're greater than 30, and lesser than 35, class 1 obesity. And if you are greater than 35 and lesser than 40, you are into class 2 obesity. And if you are greater than 40, then your class 3 obesity is you come under class 3 obesity. Hope you will remember this, how to manage and how to prevent it. So through regular exercise, avoid eating fast food regularly. Okay, so fast food habits have become really too much, and regular exercise, as I said, being sedentary, than watching the TV for a long, playing games in front of your TV, sitting for a longer time, and then only playing computer game or browsing the internet. All these things are the reasons we are lacking. We are not doing our regular exercise. So when you do regular exercise, such as going for a regular walk, strolling in the evenings, and then going to the market, instead of watching TV and sitting in the computer, if you do little bit of Zumba, little bit of aerobics, and then the yoga, as I said, yoga is the best way you can keep yourself fit. So even just have a good walk, right? So regular exercise is must. And then avoid eating fast food. You know what is fast food? Okay, people stay at home and they order fast food. Even my son does it sometimes, but good, he is not putting on weight because he was lean and now he is okay. The worst part is that most of the fast foods having ingredients of more energy, total fat, saturated fat, carbohydrate, and added sugars. Hence, in lifestyle, one must have habit to avoid fast food regularly. Weekly once, okay, but not regularly. That also we can avoid very well. And then avoid drinking too much alcohol. Alcohol, Western countries, alcohol is one thing which they add with their meals. But alcohol is actually psychologically, people feel, people take too much of alcohol because of depression. If they don't take it, they go mad. Actually, alcohol is really a lot of calories, and heavy drinkers are often in to be obese. In a lifestyle, avoid drinking, which can reduce obesity. And proper diet, as I said, the unhealthy food choices are examples of bad lifestyle. Overeating habits leads to obesity. And then by eating fruits and unrefined carbohydrates, one can reduce obesity. Obesity during the childhood can lead to obesity related to health problems in later life. The unhealthy lifestyle continues till adulthood and leads to a big problem. So that is the reason we tell teenage children and adolescents children to take care of their food. Parents pamper so much and they give whatever they like, whatever seen in the breakfast and lunch which they bring to the school. It contains mostly noodles, and I am not happy with the food which they bring. Parents should take care of their food which they are sending. There should be balanced diet which should have protein, fat, minerals, and everything in a balanced way. So parents need to be educated when we deal with our adolescent children. So this is about our proper diet, the diet which has balanced food. Balanced food is nothing but which contains all the nutrients, minerals in a balanced way. Right? So milk is also known as complete food. Hope you will all understand this. And for nutrition, we will have a separate class, right? So, hi Pavitra, hope you understand it. I think this Pavitra is from 11th standard, 12th standard, Tambaram student, right? So, so asanas which we, if we do, the asanas which we do will reduce our obesity. One is Vajrasana. And the Vajrasana is you are supposed to kneel down and sit on that. And the one who doesn't do regularly cannot do it. They may feel pain in the ankle or in the knees. So slowly, when we start doing it, we can do it. People who are like who are not doing it regularly, they will feel bit difficulty. And people above 30 years, no ma'am, I am from 9th. Oh, hi Pavitra, now I know you're from 9th. So sweet, so sweet. So some knowledge on yoga I am just giving mainly for 12th standard children who have opted physical education, but this topic is good for everybody. So let's see the procedures and the tick of Vajrasana. We all know it, but still I thought I will show you, right? So these are the picks. Can you see? This is the Vajrasana. And look and focus at one point in front of you. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Lift the chest. Crown of the head should point towards the sky. Shoulders down and rolled back. And then when you breathe in, your chest expands, and when you breathe out, your stomach goes in. Shoulders down and rolled and back. Keep the knees together. Big toes touch each other. This is Vajrasana. This is the stick figure. So those who cannot draw it perfectly, they can go for the stick figure. So I'll be telling you how to perform it. Step 1. First of all, the soles are kept near the anus. Okay. Place the thighs on the legs, one over the other, and the soles on the hips. The sole is the foot sole. So you are going to the Vajrasana position, you are kneeling down, and the sole of the foot is kept near the anus, and then your soles are on the hips. Okay. And the second step is the calf must touch the thighs. Toe and knee should touch the floor. The body weight should be put on the knees and ankles. Okay. The spine should be kept, this is third step, the spine should be kept straight and eyes must be closed. And fourth step, the right palm must be kept on right knee and left palm on the left knee. Step 5, inhale slowly, then exhale. In the beginning, Vajrasana is done for 5 minutes. The time should be increased gradually to 15 minutes. The benefits: it gives relief from constipation, acidity, facilitates digestion process. It helps people who are suffering from gas, belching and frequent farts. It helps in relieving back pain, stomach disorder and urinary problems. It improves blood circulation. Now, not advisable for a person suffering attempt this pose. The people suffering from hernia, intestinal ulcers and other diseases of the small and large intestines should practice this pose under expert guidance and advice only. Different yoga postures competitions. So we will just see this. Okay, Vajrasana, Netyasana, Gomukhasana, Sukhasana. So these are different yoga postures competitions. The given pie chart shows different yoga posture competitions among the people. Vajrasana is increased between people as this pose is a diamond pose and helps to improve digestion. And strengthens the thighs, knees and toes as compared to other asanas. This pose is mainly common in senior citizens. So the Vajrasana is more common Okay, that is 43% of the mass people prefer doing Vajrasana. So now let's go for Hatasana. This is Hatasana. It is derived from Sanskrit words hasta, meaning arms, and asana. Hasta means arms, and asana means posture. A procedure: stand on the ground with feet together. Inhale, second one, inhale and raise the arms over the head and interlock the fingers. Bend from the waist to the left side while exhaling. Step 4, hold the postures while inhaling and come back to center. Repeat the practice on right side. Benefits: it improves curvature of the spine. This asana relieves constipation. It exercises back, neck, spinal joints. This asana relaxes the whole body. A contraindication: avoid this asana in case of a severe back, neck and shoulder pain. Patients suffering from pain in the sciatic nerve should also avoid practicing this asana. Now Triponasana. It is derived from Sanskrit trikona, meaning three corners, or triangle, and asana, meaning posture. It is extended triangle pose. Trikona asana stretches the muscles of the arms, trunks and legs. Procedure is: step 1, stand with the feet one leg length apart and knees should be straight. Okay, so knees should be, stretch the muscles of the arms, trunk and legs. So second step, turn right foot completely to the outside and the left foot less than 45 degree to the inside. Both the heels must be in the line with the hips. Step 3, spread out the arms to the sides and parallel to the floor, keeping palms facing down. The trunk is extended as far as is comfortable to the right, while arms remain parallel to the floor. So this is about Trikonasana. So most of the time we would have been, we prefer doing Trikonasana. And the fourth step is trunk is fully extended to the right and then right arm is dropped so that the right hand reaches the front of the right foot. After this, left arm is extended vertically. The spine and trunks are softly twisted clockwise by using extended arms as a lever. In this posture, the spine remains parallel to the floor. Step 6. After the arms are stretched away from one another, the head is often turned to gazing at the left thumb, resulting in likely intensifying the spinal twist. This position is held for 5 to 10 minutes, 10 breaths, then not 5 to 10 minutes, I mean this position is held for 5 to 10 breaths, then side is changed. So now you are going to see the pic of the asana. This is Trikonasana, right? Hope it's clear. Keep your arm straight, keep the neck straight as you look up. Keep your hand parallel to the ground. Look at your raised hand. Keep your knee straight and look up. This is Trikonasana and this is stick drawing. The benefits here are: it helps in developing flexibility of back muscles, chest. Yes, Pavitra, I understood you are from 9th standard. So those who are watching me, I'll be more happy. And these are all benefits. So hope you remember. It helps in flexibility of back muscles, chest and shoulder. It helps in digestion process. It gives strength to it provides stamina, balance, energy, and develops focus. It helps in retrieving the symptoms of menopause. Contraindications: people suffering from migraine, diarrhea, or neck and back injuries are advised not to perform this asana. Those with high blood pressure may do this pose but without raising their hand overhead, as this may further raise the blood pressure. So, if you have a BP, you need to take care. Now, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Okay, so here we are twisting the body. So, I'll show you the pic. This is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Okay, so here it is derived that Ardha meaning half and Matsyendra meaning fish and Entra meaning king. Okay, Matsyendra, Indra meaning king. So this is the pose. First position is firstly kneel down with legs together, resting on heels. Second step, then sit to the right of your feet as in picture. Third step, lift left leg over right and place the foot against the outside of the right knee. After this, bring right heel close to hips. The spine must remain erect. Stretch arms out to the sides at shoulder level. Then twist to the left side. Then step 5, bring the right arm down left knee and hold the left foot in the right hand by placing left hand on the floor, busy behind. So you can see here. Exhaling, twist as far as possible to the left, then look over the left shoulder. The benefits here are: it increases hip and spine flexibility, it removes the waist. Really, even I miss you all here. Don't worry, I am connected. That is the reason maybe God made me have my channel, so that I am always connected with you all. And I may come to come for many reasons often. So we'll be connected. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'll tell you about the benefits once again. It increases hips and spine flexibility. It removes the waist and improves digestion. It stimulates heart, kidney, liver, spleen. It helps to clean the internal organs. It improves oxygen supply to the lungs. This asana increases purification of blood. So these are the benefits. Contraindication: you are not supposed to do it if in case of some issues. People who have gone through surgeries of heart, abdomen or brain should avoid practice of this asana. It should be avoided during pregnancy. It must be performed with care in case of people suffering from peptic ulcer or hernia. It must be performed with care in case of, as I said, suffering from peptic ulcer or hernia. It must not be practiced in case a person is having severe spinal problems. So this is the stick drawing. Most of the time we will not be able to draw it, so we can go for stick drawing. So let's go for the next asana, Urdhva Hastotsasana. Okay, Urdhva Hastotsasana comes from the Sanskrit word Utthana, meaning stretched up, and asana meaning posture. Utthanasana. Okay. This asana is also known as palm tree pose and raised hands pose. It is standing posture and is considered a warm-up yoga posture to prepare the body for more intense yoga asanas. While performing this asana, arms, shoulders, upper back and neck muscles are involved. This is the easiest one, right? So, as we are showing you the preventive asanas, we are not going for too much flexible asanas. There are asanas which are like which increases our flexibility, but with age, that is after 30 years, we need to be careful while performing the asanas. And till 30 years, you can very well do all running, jumping asanas exercises, and too much flexible asanas also can be done. But once you are crossing 30, and if you are not done your asanas till 30 years and you are just starting at your 30, kindly go for asanas, slow process, whatever I have told you now. Vajrasana is almost slow one, so it will not affect you much. Same with Tadasana is standing asana, and then Triponasana. And by 40, you will have to go for your regular checkup and know your body tendency. But as per psychology, our body has capacity to cover every issue. Only thing, you will have to have a regular exercises, you will have to have good diet. So these things will have to take care. And as per yoga, human being can live for 300 years also, only because we people are more attached to our relatives, our blood relations. We think a lot, and once we start thinking a lot, ultimately our aging process is fast, and your thought, when occupies you so much, your other movements of your body becomes slow. That is, your metabolic rate also slows down, and then your energy spending also is less. So ultimately all health issues come. So see that till your lifetime, keep doing some asanas. 40 and above, best is yoga. And now there is nobody will say yoga is meant only for Hindus, and this is not for physical education topic. This is my own experience which I am discussing. Now let me come to the physical education topic and the procedure. Let me, as we all know, Tadasana is quite easy one, and Uttanasana is also easy one. But still, we'll make it fast. You all can be with me, and then we'll make it faster. Okay. So this is about Uttanasana. Inhale deeply, raise your arms above your shoulder and head, and interlock your fingers. Step 2, go on to your toes and stretch as you exhale. So whenever you're going away from your center of gravity, you are exhaling. Whenever you're going towards your center of gravity, you are exhaling. Okay, keep that in mind. Again, inhale and stretch your arms up. Stretch your legs while firmly rooting toes on the ground, and feel the stretch at the shoulders and neck. Balance the body on the toes. Bring the eyes to focus at any one point straight ahead. Step 4. Remain in stretched position upwards for about 8 breaths. Step 5. As you exhale, release the posture by stretching the arms backwards and bringing the arms down and feet firmly on the floor. So this is your stick drawing, Urdhava Hastottasana. Okay, so here the benefits are stretching of the congestion of the spinal nerves at the points at which they emerge from the spinal column, stimulates the entire nervous system of the body. This asana improves curvature of the spine. It stretches and tones the abdominal muscles, thereby improving the digestion. It relieves asthma and heavy breathing. It removes fatty deposits on hips. It relieves constipation. Now, contraindication: if you are suffering from severe back, neck, shoulder pain, avoid this asana. Don't try this asana if suffering from sciatica. Now, the activities which you are going to do is: stand in a straight posture on toes, close your eyes, Stretch your arms and straight above your head. Maintain the posture for 10 seconds. Now open your eyes and maintain the same posture for next 10 seconds. Name the asana in which you are. Were you able to maintain your balance? What difference did you feel in both activities? So this is the activity for you. And then other activities: art integration. Draw a free hand drawing of different asanas to prevent obesity. So these are the asanas, and this is your practicals. So your practicals should have history of yoga and what are the different bandhas, and then what are the different asanas being performed during obesity and other health issues. Vajrasana, Hastasana, Triponasana, Ardhasana, Ardha Machendrasana, and Urdhava Hastotasana. Now about diabetic. So let's discuss about diabetic. Diabetic mellitus is a condition that prevents your body from properly using the energy from the food we eat. Blood level of glucose is controlled by a hormone called insulin, which is produced by the pancreas. In some people, the quantity or quality of insulin secreted by the pancreas may be insufficient or ineffective. Hence, there is an altered absorption and utilization of glucose from the blood. This results in an increased level of blood sugar. Diabetic is also related with lifestyle. It can be managed by the following ways, that is food. Healthy eating is a major factor of good lifestyle. The management of a diabetic largely depends on type of food a person is eating. Eating well-balanced meal can prevent diabetic. Eating on time can also prevent diabetic. Our Indian culture is like people skip lunch, breakfast, which is a must. People directly go for brunch, that is breakfast and then lunch together, and then people even do not bother about the food which they take in the lunch time. Mainly school students, they don't bring a balanced diet. They can even bring curd rice with some good sabjis, but I find them not having sufficient food. Nowadays even students are having diabetic issues. The reason is not maintaining the time schedule, that is morning by 8 o'clock you should finish off your breakfast. 12 to 1:30 is the time you should finish off your lunch, and then evening snacks lightly you can have it, and by 7 to 8 you should finish off your dinner. Even I am bit slagging nowadays. I need to manage my time in this food uh, schedule which I should prepare for myself. So it's easy to advise, but we need to follow them. So these are the symptoms of diabetic, being diabetic: excessive thirst, high blood pressure, weight loss, fatigue, wounds heals very slowly, blurry vision. Then the treatment is as you know, it's only some tablets and all that. And then prevention is through your regular exercise and a lot of liquid. So these are the pics which will yeah, see this pic. Okay, this is a little bit motivating, so hope you don't fall into this. And people say diabetic is history, like if somebody had in our family we'll get it, but sometimes it happens like the next generation doesn't get it, and after that one generation gets it. But I believe psychology says anything can be well cured by your regular healthy habits. Too little food in comparison to diabetic insulin may lead to hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia and can cause dangerously low blood sugar. However, excessive intake of food may cause increase in blood sugar level, leading to hyperglycemia. A person having healthy lifestyle can easily manage diabetes, as I said. Regular exercises can help to manage a diabetic management plan. Whenever work out, the sugar, the glucose is used to obtain energy. The regular exercises can improve body's response to insulin. During active lifestyle such as housework, gardening, walking and cycling can also lower blood sugar level. Plenty of water while exercising, because dehydration can affect blood sugar level. Now, clinical symptoms: polyuria, excessive urination, dehydration due to excessive urination output, loss of body weight, and then polydipsia, excessive thirst, polyphagia, increased appetite. So now the activity for you: talk to some people suffering from type 1 and type 2 diabetic. Ask to describe what it is like to live with the problem and to demonstrate how they manage it. How many of them are aware of yogic asanas for management of the problem? So, how many of you say that people in your family have diabetic? You know, there are even thoughts like those who have a lot of money, they get diabetic. People say those who are rich, they get diabetic. Why? Because everything is comfortable. We don't go for a walk, we just sit, watch TV, then just sit in front of computer, and then our exercise is nil. So ultimately, when people are rich, they go for a sedentary lifestyle. So, and then food also, they just eat what they like. So if we are educated and whatever we studied during our school time should be practically followed, so that we don't fall prey to these diseases. So let's now go for some more preventive asanas of diabetic. With the pic here, I will be sharing the pic. Bhujangasana is one best way you can cure your okay. So what is Bhujangasana? Bhujangasana, okay, here you can see Bhujangasana, right? And the Bhujangasana, the name is derived from Bhujanga, meaning snake, and or serpent. Then Bhujangasana is stretching yogic exercise of the front torso and spine. It resembles the final stage when the cobra is ready to attack its prey by raising its hood. This is the stick picture and that is the pose. Okay. Now step 1, lie down in prone position, that is flat. Your face should be down, and then your both hands should come close to the shoulder, and then slowly raise your head up. While raising your head up, inhale and head up to navel region and try to see the roof. Step 5, return to the original position. Step 4 I didn't mention, so this position should be maintained till 10 to 60 seconds steadily. Inhaling and exhaling must continue. Now, fifth position is return to the original position slowly with deep exhalation. It is performed 3 to 5 times. The benefits here: it helps in flexibility of the spine and leads to curing of backache. It helps to reduce stress. It helps in minimizing the risk of rheumatism and cortisone secretion. It helps to regulate thyroid gland, thus helps to maintain a good health. It helps to expand the chest, thus helps in normal breathing. Contraindication. This asana must be a person who is suffering from peptic ulcer, hernia, intestinal tuberculosis and hypothyroidism. Second one, I'll be just coming back again. So the Bhujangasana be even performed by people having abdominal injuries. Must avoid this asana. The person having problems of sciatica, slip disc, and ulcerative colitis should take extra precautions while performing this asana. During pregnancy, this asana should be avoided. Now about Paschimottanasana. This is Paschimottanasana and this is the stick drawing, right? And this asana is also derived from a Sanskrit word Paschima, which means west or back of body, and Utthana, which means intense stretch or straight or extended, and asana means posture. Procedure: sit down straight with the legs together by stretching in front. Keep head, neck, spine erect. Second step, the palm should rest on respective knees. After this, bend head, trunk slowly forward to catch the toes with the thumb and middle fingers without bending knees. You will have to just pull your upper body, and then take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Try to touch head to the both knees. Bend the arm and try to touch the elbow on the floor. Exhale completely, sixth step, and holding the breath and stay in this posture for a few seconds. Seventh step, after a few seconds, slowly return to starting position. Then eighth step, breathe normally. Repeat this for 3 to 4 times. So this is the steps, okay, in a typed format. Its benefits: it reduces fatty deposition in the abdomen. It helps to minimize anxiety and cures digestive system disorders. It tones the abdominal pelvic organs. This asana improves blood circulation. It is recommended especially for women after delivery, as we get tummies and the tummies go flat if you keep doing it. Contraindication: during pregnancy, this asana should be avoided. Person suffering from slip disc or sciatica problem and asthma should avoid this. Hernia patient should not practice this asana. So Paschimottanasana is one favorite asana for me. When I do the same asana while standing, it is Padahastasana, and Padahastasana I feel I am comfortable. But Paschimottanasana, I have always had problem. I was unable to stretch it. But the more we practice, we become flexible, right? So now we are going to go for asthma management. Asthma management, shall we see the pic? Okay, these are the asanas: Sukhasana, then Chakrasana. Okay, so let's make it up. How the asthma can be reduced? That is through regular exercises, avoid obesity, eat plenty of fruits, vegetables, control acidity, breathing techniques, relaxation techniques. So these are the points for it. Hope you will explain it while writing it. Okay, regular exercises develops circulatory and respiratory system, and then avoid obesity. Like obesity can worsen the asthma, and then can be controlled by yogas. Okay, so eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, and it boosts your antioxidant immune system, and control acidity also. Sometimes the acid reflux causes heartburn, and that may damage lung airways. And fitness is must, like breathing techniques uh, can reduce stress, which will lead to the reduced symptoms of asthma. And then relaxation techniques, as I said, meditation will reduce your stress. This can also control the asthma. Now Sukhasana, the procedure is, it is derived from Sukham, which means delight or bliss, and Asana. Sit normally on the floor, stretch out legs, head in front, okay, and after this cross legs and broaden the knees in order to put both the feet under the opposite knees. After that, bend knees along with folded legs, feet loose, okay, keep feet loose, that in order that the external edges lay on the floor and the inner curves are settled beneath the inverse leg. The thighs must be with crossed legs out to frame a little triangle. Keep some space between feet and pelvis. Place hands on the picture. Now sit with hips in a neutral position. Attempt to hold a breath, and after that gradually bring down back onto the floor. Keep hands on the knee. Benefits: broadens collarbones and chest, and it calms the mind. Enhances condition of peacefulness. It helps in minimizing anxiety, stress, and mental tiredness. It helps in improving body posture. It helps in reducing fatigue. It strengthens back. This asana improves flexibility of waist. Contradiction indications: individuals suffering from back pain shouldn't stay in this position for more than 5 minutes. Person suffering from knee injury should avoid this. Person with arthritis should avoid this. Arthritis should avoid this. If you are suffering from problems related to spine or knee, avoid this asana. Avoid this asana if suffering from sciatica. Now Chakrasana. This is my best asana, which I like a lot and I can do perfectly well. So I'll be showing my practical session. I'll be doing it and I'll be showing it to you. So lie down on the floor. Yoga mat should be there, and then fold legs and keep it hip. Make sure that sole of the feet touches the floor. Bring both hands and keep it beneath the shoulder. Take deep breath and keep hands and legs on the floor. Then slowly raise hips, shoulder, and the head from the floor. Then bend your back as much as possible. Stay on the same posture for a minute. Benefits: it reduces stress and tension. It helps in strengthening the back and increases the elasticity of the spine. It reduces fat in the abdominal area and tones the digestive system. It regulates our endocrine gland and maintains the metabolism normally. It helps in stimulating the process of the liver, spleen, and kidneys. It helps in relieving asthma, back pain, and migraine. This is the stick picture. The contraindication: people suffering from diarrhea and hernia should avoid this. Having heart problems must do this asana after consulting a doctor. This asana is not safe for pregnant women. People having pain in wrist, ankles, and spine should avoid this asana as it may be harmful for these body parts. Cervical injury. Person suffering from hypertension must not practice this asana. So, Chakrasana. I am in a live session, and how long? Hope today I will finish with this. I will finish with Chakrasana today, and tomorrow I'll be coming with you people. I'll say about Gomakashna, then I'll say about Matsyasana, then I'll say about Parvatasana. Thank you for joining. View my video, subscribe it, share it with the CBSE Physical Education Additional Subject Opted students. So, love you. Bye bye.